Hello, dear students. CA Deepti Chheda here. Today we are discussing ratio analysis, the importance of understanding the balance sheet. Okay, for solving the questions for ratios. I'm not explaining you the formulas and all, but the very important step, the very first step for any student before starting with the ratios, the calculations of the ratios and understanding the numerator and the denominator, very important is we should understand the concept and the terms of the balance sheet. Then we can work out ratios. Or if reverse, nowadays though the reverse trend is ratios are given to you and they are asking you to make the balance sheet. Ratios are given to you and they are asking you to make the balance sheet. So 1:1 ratios, when you calculate and come to a value, put it in block. Then second, I hope you all know the routine procedure. So this revision video for FM is to understand the balance sheet so well that will help you. I'll share my screen and I'm feeling I should write first and explain, and then I'll share my booster notes also. So request all of you to watch these videos in full screen, preferably in the laptop or tab, so that you can also write with me. Okay, right. Now look at it. Though all of you know the balance sheet is vertical nowadays, yes or no? First liabilities and then assets. But just to understand the concept of the ratios, I am making a balance sheet. आप भी लो notepad लेके आ जाओ. ये mind map clear होगा तो 100% you will get full marks for ratios. Ratio analysis is a beautiful topic and we all are going to be financial analysts in future. It's not just, ma'am, current ratio is 2:1 and this. What is the analysis of that if you can do? And for that, you should understand balance sheet. Sure. In balance sheet, liabilities and assets, right? On your asset side, you have fixed assets, land, building, plant and machinery and all. And you may have long-term investment as we discussed in AS 30. Then you have current assets. In current assets detail, if I say you have stock, we call it inventories, usually datas and cash in hand, in bank and all. So fixed assets, investment, current assets. This time current liabilities you have, right? Outstanding expenses, salary, your creditors and all. First item here is shareholders fund. Write the terms as I'm writing, but I'm putting lot of energy in explanation so I can afford to write FA. I have qualified in 2000. आपको अभी 22 में एग्जाम लिखना है तो आप पूरा फिक्स्ड एसेट लिखना है एग्जाम में. चलो, on the left hand side write down shareholders fund, which includes share capital, both equity plus preference, reserves and surplus. Share capital, equity and preference, reserves and surplus, and long-term loans. You know, we take money from outside, long-term loans. In this loans, usually loans ka spelling galat hai, LOANS. Yes. In long-term loans, usually we have debentures. Yeah, my writing is not so good. मतलब अभी on screen, but I hope समझ में आ रहा है. And bank loan. And bank loans. And down the line we have current liability. I know some of you may be saying we are in FM class, ma'am, in group 2, ये तो सब group 1 में already पढ़ा दिया है, but this is important, dear students. The more you do revision for all this, the more you clear. You'll be clear with the ratios. Now listen, What is share? Write down here. What is shareholders fund? Share capital, equity and preference plus reserves and surplus. I hope all of you know reserves and surplus, free reserves, capital reserve, P&L balance and all that. Even if it's the company is in loss, P&L is negative, still reserves will come here only. Reserves will never come on this side, even if it is loss. So now, shareholders fund is share capital plus reserves and surplus. Can we all write here own fund? Meri company, mera paisa. Own fund. I take some loan from banks and I issue some debentures. Debenture holders are outsiders. Loan fund. Own fund and loan fund, right? So own fund and loan fund. Now, shareholders fund is also known many times in exam in ratio analysis as proprietary fund. Write down. Proprietary fund. Owners fund. Shareholders fund, proprietary fund, owners fund. Yes. And loan fund, do you know now? What is the detail of loan fund? Debentures and long-term loans. My own money, what I put in business, and loan money, what I put in business, put together, this is all called as capital employed. So like ROI and all the calculations, if you need capital employed, what is capital employed? Own fund and loan fund. Ma'am, but in ratios, many times the debentures and loans are not there. Okay. If there is no debt in exam में कोई debt नहीं है, तो own fund is equal to capital employed. I have put all my money, I have not taken any loan. This is all from liability side. If you feel I'm writing fast, pause the video and write till here and ask me if you have any doubt. Liability side, own fund plus loan fund is capital employed. Isn't this put together capital employed? And now from asset side. Can I say fixed assets plus current assets minus current liabilities is capital employed? Fixed assets. If investments are there, take it. Otherwise, total assets. Fixed assets and current assets को एग्जाम में total assets भी बोलते हैं. Current assets minus current liability is also called as working capital. मैम ऐसा लग रहा है आप कोई names की book पढ़ रहे हैं. Yes, this is the fun way of learning ratios. Take one full class, take one full time, watch this video 2-3 times, then begin with your ratios. ICI materials problem, my materials problem, everything will be clear to you. Fixed assets plus current assets minus current liabilities is capital employed. This is from other side. Look at this balance sheet, dear students. Yeah, 1 second. I was just checking. Yeah. Fixed asset plus current assets minus current liabilities. This is the capital employed from the asset side. Nice. Liability side, asset side, you have got the capital employed. हो गया? Clear है सबको? Now, did you understand this? Current assets minus current liabilities, working capital. And from the current assets, if you remove stock, because though stock is current asset, you can sell the money and in cash, it is liquid. But then if you sell the stock, you again bring. So something is always, some money is always blocked in the stock. That is why while calculating quick assets, current assets minus stock we do. and current liabilities and quick liabilities are same, no change. Those who have studied long back, bank overdraft minus hota tha wo sab tha, now it is not there. Any doubt till here? Yeah. If you're watching this online and YouTube, put it in the comment, ma'am, at 10 minutes, 20 seconds, I had this down. I definitely watch all your comments and I'll surely clear it. And if you still want to get your doubts cleared by voice notes and all, then below link is given for our WhatsApp, Telegram group, our Gmail. You can connect with us through all the social media, wherever you are comfortable, for all these live videos and for more and more motivation and PDFs of costing and FM theory questions and lot of free content is available in Concept Classes app. Download from the link. You can download the PDF and keep that as a print for important theory questions for the costing separate and for FM separate. ठीक है? चलो. So I was explaining you the balance sheet, fixed assets, investment, current assets, this side, own fund, loan fund, current liabilities. Done. Now, current liabilities is equal to quick liabilities. This is clear. Now, you know, one thing usually students ask me is, ma'am, how to do the proprietary ratio? I think from here, I'll share one more screen. That is the booster notes we have written. So there it will be very clear to all of you. 1 second. Yeah. Can you see the screen? You know, when lockdown was there, ye tab typing aata tha, so touch screen nahi tha that time. In Excel, matlab ye table bana ke I have explained them all. But this is very nice for the proprietary ratio. This is like beautiful pumping heart of the ratio analysis. Proprietary ratio is fixed assets plus working capital. See, if there is no debt, then your fixed assets plus the current assets minus the current liabilities. That's the proprietary fund, no? Shareholders fund. Because debt to hai nahi. And divide by fixed assets plus current assets, your total assets. In your total assets, how much is proprietors fund? That is this ratio. So numerator proprietors fund is fixed assets plus working capital if there is no debt. And in the denominator, total assets is fixed assets plus current assets. So this gets cancelled, and if these values are given, then like mathematics, you can solve it. Yes, I hope you liked this concept and you understood it. Do let me know, no, please, by putting a small comment below. And if you like these kind of conceptual videos, start watching the videos with playlist for FM, for costing, for advanced accounting. Since last 20 years, I'm teaching this concept, and now I want to give it all the best so that all you students go confident. So lot of videos every alternate day will be coming up in the YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. At Insta and all, we are taking live question answers, motivation, all others. But the content will come in the YouTube channel. So if you like, if you hit the notification, you will subscribe the channel, aapko notification aayega. Okay, like this, you know, many times in the ratio analysis, we need to prepare the vertical P&L account also to get some answers. So just a briefing I'm giving, if you can understand it here. 1 second. Yeah. Sales minus variable cost is contribution. Minus fixed cost is operating profit. Yes. And operating profit minus interest, okay, is called as earning before tax. Yes. Your operating profit is EBIT, earning before interest and tax. Now minus the interest on debt and loan, so you get earning before tax. You use this vertical format for ratios, leverages, all. EBIT minus interest is your EBT. EBT minus tax is your EAT. That is earning after tax. This belongs to all shareholders. So pay preference dividend. And now what you get, residual income, is for equity shareholders. Just pause the video and note this down. I know I've written it like I've typed it all that time in a very quick way. Sales minus variable cost is contribution, minus fixed cost is profit, operating profit or EBIT, minus interest, EBT, minus tax, 30% or whatever given, EAT, minus preference dividend. You get. Now, when you calculate ROI, return on investment, we take EBIT because we want return on the total investment, that is capital employed. You remember now what is capital employed? Own fund plus loan fund. So when you calculate ROI, take EBIT and in denominator capital employed. Now when you take ROE, return on equity, ROE, return on equity, it is, you take only the residual income which is left for equity shareholders in the numerator. Numerator mein, if instead of EBIT, you are taking EAT. I'm trying to explain you derivation of formula so that you can do it logically. You don't have to buttify an exam. So this is like EAT, earning after tax in the numerator. So in the denominator, what will you do? Capital employed में से interest निकाल दिया तो debentures भी निकाल दो, preference dividend निकाल दिया तो preference shareholders, left out will be only equity. But equity includes capital and reserves and surplus, shareholders fund. That's why EAT by equity. When you're doing ROI, earning before interest and tax, because we want to know how much we have earned to give interest and dividend and all, and in denominator capital employed. When it is ROE, it is EAT by equity. Yes. Many of students tell me, ma'am, if you want to increase the subscribers and all, make 5 minutes quick video. Dear students, these are professional studies. To understand the concept, to make you write, and then to make you learn, so that koi नींद में से भी पूछे, yes, I know the balance sheet, I can now solve the ratios problem. तो कुछ तो time लगेगा. At least the content will go for half an hour. Routine class, it goes for 1.5 or 2 hours. Of course, with good quality, good break, धूप खा के और हवा खा के. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video till end. Signing off now. CA Deepti Chheda here. Bye bye.